It's been 12 years. 12 years. That's how long we've waited for NHLers to return to the Olympics. And what did Team Canada do in their very first game against Czechia? They dropped a 5-goal, 26-save statement on the world. Connor McDavid with a hat trick of assists, the beautiful Bo Horvat goal, and a power play unit that looked just straight up illegal. But the real shocker, the guy who pitched the shutout, we're breaking down the full 5-0 victory. Let's frickin' go.
Power play goal. Elias Anderson. DJ Miller scores.
Gets it free from Anderson. Got it to Besser in front. Backhand scores. The puck back in. Campoli trying to clear it. Burrow just pressed. Got the puck loose to Edwards. Back in for Alex Burrow. Gets up in the air. Now McKinnon to the side. Oh! With the left glove. Are you kidding me? What a save.
Hey, Canucks Nation. Brandon Alston here, play-by-play for the Edmonton Canucks. You've got it locked in the line change. The Vancouver Canucks podcast.
What's up, Canuck fans? Hockey Canada fans, welcome to the Line Change, a 2026 Olympics podcast. The opening was everything hockey fans had waited for. Fast-paced, back-and-forth hockey with a smattering of hard checking thrown in. We even saw Connor McDavid throw a massive hit in the corner on Lucas Sedlak on his very first shift. Midway through the first, we thought Nathan MacKinnon had found our first goal, but the referees immediately waved it off for an interference penalty on Nick Suzuki. Hronek was running the Czech power play, but Canada killed it off before getting right back to work. The first was an even battle right up until the final minute of play when the Canadiens finally struck. Macklin Celebrini would score to make it 1-0 Canada, assisted by Cale Makar and Connor McDavid. In the final seconds of the period, McDavid won a race to the puck and found Makar with a cross-ice pass. Makar's shot was deflected by North Vancouver kid Macklin Celebrini just below the crossbar and past Dostal. That goal sends Canada's first Olympic goal by an NHLer since Chris Kunitz sealed the gold medal game back at Sochi 2014. Now that is one heck of a throwback. After that, the floodgates fully opened for Canada in the second period. Mark Stone would score, assisted by Mitch Marner and Sidney Crosby to make it 2-0 Canada. It started when Sidney Crosby won a puck battle along the boards. Mitch Marner cut right to the net and saucered a perfect pass over a sliding Czech defender to Mark Stone, his Vegas Golden Knight teammate. All the Golden Knights forward had to do was just tap it in. Just tap it in for the 2-0 lead. And then Canada wasn't done there. Canada would score to make it 3-0. Bo Horvat, former Vancouver Canucks captain, would score a absolute beautiful goal, assisted by Brad Marchand and Thomas Harley. Next, Brad Marchand would collect the puck near the red line and drew two Czech defenders towards him, opening up a lane for Bo Horvat. Streaking through the middle, Marchand made the pass. Horvat split the D and tucked the puck underneath Dostal's pads for a gorgeous 3-0 goal. Shades of his breakaway goal against current Team Canada teammate Jordan Binnington in the 2020 bubble playoffs for you Vancouver Canuck fans who possibly remember the bubble playoffs. There was one goal every Canadian fan was waiting for. It was Nathan MacKinnon. And he would score on the power play midway through the third period to make it 4-0 Canada, assisted by Connor McDavid and Sidney Crosby, each collecting their second assists of the game. With Dominic Kubalik in the box for interference, out went Canada's top power play unit, with Makar quarterbacking with, are you ready for this? McKinnon, McDavid, Crosby, and Sam Reinhart. It took just 13 seconds for the most lethal power play unit ever assembled to put together a tic-tac-toe passing play that McKinnon would finish off. McDavid and Crosby, as I mentioned, both picked up their second assist of the night on that beauty. Unsatisfied with just 4 goals, Team Canada salted the game away on McDavid's third assist of the night, a pass to the doorstep for Nick Suzuki. He tipped the puck past Dostal to make up for his penalty earlier in the game. This goal was also assisted by Thomas Harley, who also picked up his second assist of the game as well. And that was it for Czechia. Final score was 5-0 for Team Canada. And the shock of all shocks, Jordan Binnington picks up a 26-save shutout, basically continuing where he left off from the Four Nations tournament. It took until the third period for the Canadiens to actually finally pull away, but Canadiens absolutely showed Canadian domination in this game, defeating Czechia 5-0. Final shots in the game were 36-26 in favor of the Canadiens. They went 1 for 3 on the power play, while Czechia went 0 for 1. What a statement game from Team Canada. Like we mentioned at the top, 12 long years. Canadian hockey fans have been waiting for this, and we finally got it, and we absolutely dominated Czechia to kick things off here at the Olympics. The return of the NHL is everything we could have hoped for, and I hope there's so much more to come of this. Let me know what you thought of the game in the comments down below. We'll be back with another recap tomorrow for when Canada takes on Switzerland. I'd like to thank my main and primary sponsor, none other than DraftKings, which is an official sports betting partner of the NHL. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NHL, is built for the fastest game on ice. With player props and live betting, every shift, every shot, every save gives you options to get in on the game with DraftKings Sportsbook. New customers bet just $5, and if your bet wins, you get $300 in bonus bets instantly. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code THPN, that's code THPN, to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. In Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois, 21 plus in most states. Void in Ontario, restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets, which will expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. This is a limited time offer. Copyright 2026 NHL, all rights reserved. I'd like to thank my secondary sponsor, none other than Gassy Jack Art, maker of this amazing artwork you see right here in front of you, and you guys can check them out yourselves at GassyJackArt.com. This video has been a presentation of DraftKings Sportsbook, as well as Gassy Jack Art, as well as the Hockey Podcast Network. And be sure to check out the network for your favorite podcast covering your favorite team at thehockeypodcastnetwork.com, the home of hockey podcasts, where it's every team, everywhere. If you enjoyed this recap of Canada versus Czechia, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the line change, and be sure to have your notifications turned on so you don't miss more in-depth 2026 Olympics content. Also, a thank you to those who have purchased our official merchandise. If you haven't yet, be sure to check that out. We are currently selling our 1-year anniversary collection, which, by the way, is tomorrow. So go ahead and check that out, thelinechangepodcast.threadless.com. We do have some sales going on, so definitely check those out. If you want to have more in-depth conversations and discussions about the Vancouver Canucks, or even the Olympics for that matter, join our official Discord. There's a link to it in the description down below. It is completely free to join. Also, you can find and interact with us on social media. We're everywhere: Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, even Blue Sky. Feel free to give us a follow on all of our social media platforms. Speaking of platforms, if you prefer an audio version of this podcast, you can find us on Spotify and Apple Podcast. On Spotify, feel free to give us a follow, as well as rate and review us on both platforms. It is, of course, greatly appreciated. And also, if you had a favorite episode that you just couldn't get enough of and want to listen to on repeat over and over again, you can download your favorite episode as well. That too also really helps out the podcast. And of course, we are greatly appreciative of it as well. Once again, drop your comments down below. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next line change.